Dixie, get out of the clay.
She didn't like something.
No clay. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Berry Mountain Homestead.
Today we're going to take you guys along with us, show you our progress on our land, which we have some. It's been a little bit because there was a lot of snow on the ground, then it melted, then that created a lot of mud. So we have a little progress to show you, and then we are also in this video going to start our winter sowing, which we did last year, which was a big success. And it is 70 degrees today.
71.
In Pennsylvania. This is not normal, but we are soaking it in. Tomorrow's gonna be nice too. So I think
2 days from now will be 40.
Yes. So tomorrow is when we are going to probably start our seeds, and show you that process.
But for now, we are gonna show you our well that just got put in.
Oh, and if they don't follow my channel, we have a big announcement at the end of this video. Big. So be sure to stick around to the end. We'll tell you guys at the end, but you're gonna want to stay because it's a big announcement. Are you excited to tell them?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the posts that are in the ground, there. That focuses fast.
Yeah.
And out here, and there's one over there that I can't see. They are the outline of where our house is going to be placed.
I guess we didn't show that yet.
I don't think we did either.
Oh, wow.
On this, the landing isn't all the way done. It's going to be out a little bit further by the time they're done building it up. But right next to the house is our well. I don't know if it's going to be this high forever. I don't think so. I think they're going to cut it down when they attach it to everything in the house, the pressure tank and everything. But for now, this is where we're at. It is
380 feet deep.
This was flat. There's a big mound here. It's about 1.5 feet tall, and you can see what all came out. Here you can see this is the buildup of all the stuff that came out. There's a whole bunch of different layers of stuff they went through. There's a ton of gravel on top. That's just granite. There's a granite mine right down the street from us, about 2 miles, the same mountain range.
That came from, I didn't realize that came from underneath.
Yeah.
I thought they put that there or something.
No, that's from them pulverizing the granite.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's also just pure red clay that stains everything.
Like our dog's
And it ran down into over there. And you like Dixie's paws as she walks through it right now.
And look at this beautiful Dixie. Oh my gosh.
Dixie, what you doing?
Come on.
You can't really tell, but she's about 7 feet in the air.
This is everything they push. So we're thinking we're going to do berry bushes throughout this whole thing on the side of the house until this kind of, rots away and settles down. But that'd be a nice barrier of the property too. We told him to just push everything to the side, so this is what you get. But look at this big tree stump, man.
That's the tree stump that almost flipped his bulldozer.
Oh.
It takes a pretty big tree stump to almost flip a bulldozer forward like that.
We just finished planting our first set of seeds for the season, so we figured we would share it with you guys and talk a little bit about winter sowing and explain that process to you.
We do winter sowing because, as you all know or might not know, we live in an RV and have zero space to start seeds indoors.
Right, and we don't have a greenhouse, anything like that.
So this is our best option to get them up and growing a little bit early. It's not as fast as starting them indoors,
Right.
2 months early, but it works, and it's a little faster than just starting them in the ground.
I found this method when we were both researching like how we were going to start seeds this way, like a space-saving way, a way to do it when you don't have a greenhouse. And this was a big way that came up from a lot of people, so we watched a lot of videos. We learned a lot of things, and we did it last year and we had a lot of success with it. Basically, the process is you're going to be putting the seeds into milk jugs, which create like a greenhouse effect, but also then the seeds germinate more naturally than they normally would, because what happens is if you do this when it's super cold out, some people even do it in the beginning of winter, they get snow on them, everything. The seed, then the outer like hard layer of the seed will go through those temperatures, go through the seasons, gets it ready for germination in a more natural way. Like if you think of a seed naturally that would fall in, you know, the fall time and then come back up in the spring, it's replicating that same process. Also, the cool thing with this whole thing is you're recycling the plastic milk jugs, so that's always a good thing. I've seen people do it with soda bottles too, like big, 2-liter soda bottles.
I don't want to do it with soda bottles; they tip over easy.
Right, and you don't get as much, yeah.
Yeah, they're smaller.
But in our video, and we'll link the videos that we can find that we did it, we showed making the actual jugs. Now this year, we already had the jugs made, so we just reused the ones that we already made last year. We didn't make any new ones, but we can quickly explain like that process to you.
So in general, actually Michi did this.
I did, yeah.
Cut them in half, but we leave a section on that can flip up, act as a hinge. We tried cutting the whole thing off, that sucked.
Yeah, there's different ways to do it, but we found leaving a little plastic hinge
Straight section.
works the best.
Leave a nice straight section that you can bend over, and then fill it with dirt in the bottom. Put some holes in it first.
I drilled holes throughout the whole thing as well, so you have some drainage.
A little drainage. Fill it with dirt, plant your seeds in it, water it, close it up, and duct tape it shut, and write what the seeds are. You have to write what the seeds are on it.
I'm sorry I'm looking down. Our cat just walked into like the area we're filming. Hi.
Kitty cat. So it's actually super easy to do, and it works for us because we don't have any space.
Yes, and then the only thing you have to watch is if you have an early warm spell, which happened last year, to the point of like leaves were starting on the trees and then they died. Like it affected, more than our garden. But if something like that would happen, the seedlings germinate, you have the sprouts and everything like that, you're going to have to then take them into coverage. So like under our RV, it's warmer, and we also have a treble light under there. So we would put them under the RV and they would stay nice and warm and they wouldn't get damaged. Normally, what would hopefully happen is they would not germinate until it's ready. But sometimes this spring you get a warm spell and then it can kind of mess things up.
They can handle a light frost. You just leave the cap off.
Yeah, they can, because it's that greenhouse effect in there.
We had some hard freezes when we weren't supposed to last year.
Yeah.
So this year we're planting a couple tomatoes, the super sweet 100s, which are the ones with the huge groups of real small cherry tomatoes. We planted an early tomato, like an early treat or something like that. It's called.
And then there was the sandwich one, the
beefsteak sandwich. It's called steak sandwich.
We did not yet plant any heirlooms. We ordered one, right?
We ordered our favorite from last year, Dr. Witchy's Yellow from Baker Creek Seeds.
But we are doing mostly hybrids just because you get more and we're limited on space. We love the Dr. Witchy's though, so we're sticking with that one.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I think did we plant anything else? Oh, zucchinis today. We
planted 2 different kinds of zucchinis. The regular old Ford Hook zucchinis, which are the green ones, and then a new butter stick yellow one that's new for this year from Burpee. We
probably have said this before, but for whatever reason, once we moved, like an hour and 15 minutes north?
Like 40 miles.
But in the mountains, elevation much higher, it's a much different climate here. Our zucchinis just haven't done as well, and I know my mom, who's lived here forever, has had problems with zucchinis. When we were down south more, oh my gosh, huge, if you followed us then, tons of zucchini plants, or not plants, but harvests.
4 foot tall.
Yeah, and so many. But so hopefully these do okay this year. We'll try again with them.
I think that's all we planted. We didn't get our peppers yet. We ordered all of our peppers this year from Baker Creek, and we didn't receive them yet, but that's not their fault. We ordered them a little late.
We did, yeah.
And we wanted to get these in as many as we could now because it was nice out this weekend, so it's a good time to be outside.
We go to the greenhouse too and we get some stuff then too. But this is the stuff that we're starting now. And then in the future, if we have a greenhouse, I don't foresee us using the winter sowing method. But until we're set up for that, we're gonna use this, and it's perfect for someone who doesn't have the space. Like I know not everybody has indoor space
or a greenhouse
to put them all there, you know, your seeds by the window and start your seeds that way. Okay, so in the beginning of this video, we said we had something to tell you guys that we were saving to the end. If you follow my channel, you already know this, but do you want to say it? Because I got to say it on my channel.
Nope, you can go ahead.
I can say it?
Yep.
Why don't we say it on 3? 1, 2, 3.
We're pregnant.
We're having a baby.
Yes, we are.
We found out, well, we found out a while ago, but we announced it last weekend. I'm 14 weeks. We are very, very excited, and we're excited to document this journey with you all. And we're just excited too to have kids, and like, that's part of our dream. No. That's part of our dream with the homestead too, is just have, you know, kids around with animals, and that's part of the dream. So we wanted to share that with you guys today before we closed out the vlog. It's a beautiful day. We're probably gonna take Dixie for a little walk.
Yep.
And end this day on a happy note, taking her for a walk. So thank you guys all for watching as always.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.